I see that we got 3 people here, so I figured I might as well just start a little bit early. So I hope you guys are doing well. I made sure to get extra blitz tonight because drama is I don't get it. I try and avoid drama, and I try and avoid it, and I try and avoid it, and like I go off by myself and stick to myself because I just don't like drama. But somehow drama always seems to find me. Okay, so everybody here probably knows Pebbles. Okay, and so last night at the end of one of the live streams, he made a comment in the comment section. Said, "Oh, I miss you. You're strong." Da, da, da. I'm like, okay, um, that's strange. But I didn't even notice that because after the live stream last night, I put my phone in airplane mode because I needed to conserve my battery. I had no obligations. I had no obligations to answer her call or to even think that her and I were ever going to have another conversation or anything else like that. It caught me off guard, caught me by surprise. I never expected to hear from her ever again. Okay. And here's a text message, because I've got a special ringtone for her. I've never changed it. I never blocked her. I never did any of that stuff because, uh, just because you can't have one relationship with a person doesn't mean you can't have another. Now, that's just kind of the way it is. What's up, Bug Out Adventures? Happy days. Yes, happy days. I want some happy days. I'm pretty well baked, though. I will tell you that much. Um, but yeah, you could probably tell that in the fact that I keep trailing off on thought. What's up, Bucknut? What's up, Cherokee? Okay, so my stoner crowd is definitely here. So, anyways, so I got the text message. It says, "Oh, I tried to reach you on YouTube. I tried to reach you on Messenger. I haven't gotten any response. I don't think you want to talk to me." It's like, no, lady. I just don't. You're not my priority in life anymore. You showed me that I wasn't important to you. So, since I'm not important to you, you're not going to be important to me. So, I'm ripping bongs and having a Coke. Oh, you asshole! I want a Coke so bad. The thing is, they cost like $3 here, and I only got like $1.73 in my account. So, if somebody wants to put a couple bucks in my account for a Coke, be much appreciated. It's Jeremy will put up my details here soon. But anyways, so I end up checking that, and then I end up seeing the Facebook Messenger thing, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And then all of a sudden, so I've got a message on Facebook, a message on Messenger, a text message, and 2 voicemails. Okay, I need some closure. You need to call. We need to talk. I've unblocked you. I'm like, you blocked me? Well, that's a quick way to piss me off. You know. So what's up, DFH? What's up, Palm Coast? This, and so she's like, oh, I need closure. Look, because I don't want to get into it. I'm over it. I'm done. Um, Somebody unimportant in my life is renting space in my head that does not need to be there. So I hear that Donald Trump has chosen um, JD Vance as his VP, which that'll be interesting. I gotta look into JD Vance a little bit more. I know that they made a movie about him and everything like that, but um, I don't know. I don't really know. So, we did 15 miles today, which is probably the most miles we've done in a few days. It's been kind of nice. I wanted to make it up here. We're on the outskirts, but they don't take food stamps at the Exxon in town. So the only way I can go get anything is if I have cash. And I like I said, I only got like $1.73. And for some reason, Cokes are $3 for a 16-ounce can of Coke. It's like $3.50 for. It's crazy. OCD on the narcissistic traits of Chicky. The rear view mirror is smaller than the front window for a reason. Um, cause the converse, that's well put. That's well put. How's it going with you and Tomcat? How's the adjustment going? I saw your video of you getting into town, like on the bus, and I saw some other stuff. I just haven't been able to keep up because I haven't had battery. How are you guys doing? Um, you know, and congratulations. You guys are doing much better on his channel now, aren't you? I sure hope so, because quite frankly, Tomcat has a special relationship with his subscribers that I wish I had that good of a relationship with my subscribers, because uh, uh, I think I picked up like 500 subscribers just from him pointing out my videos on his channel. Like people started coming over and saying, yeah, you need to check out Tomcat's channel as well. Yeah, we come from Tomcat's channel. I'm like, who's Tomcat? And then I see him, and then it's like, wow, okay, mad respect. So, okay, so we're going live tomorrow night. That's good. That's good. So, can't you get 500 milliliters at the gas station for like $4? 500 milliliters. How big is 500 milliliters? Is that like a 2 liter? I don't know how many. What 500 milliliters is. I'm an American. JD Vance did 4 years in Iraq as Marine, and then went to law school and colleges. Yeah, but I hope that they're not trying to groom him in the same way that they tried to groom Kennedy, because Kennedy backfired on him. The Kennedy was one of the first military men that the ruling elite actually groomed for power, and they thought that he would bolster up the military industrial complex. That because he was a military man, it'd be easier to get him to go into Vietnam, and um, it's just, yeah. Uh, uh, JFK changed his mind, and that's kind of what would end up turning the Democratic Party into the anti-war party, because LBJ lost popularity. He couldn't even go for a second term because of the war in Vietnam. It was so unpopular, and because the American people just were tired of going to war. And so, and yeah, there's some interesting things around the JFK assassination. A lot of changes that happened too. Um, okay. He's definitely inspiration to many. Yeah, I mean, he's his authentic self, and even to watch him go through where he was happy, and then I remember when the paramedics came to his wife, and he almost ended up in jail over that, and and then with her passing, and then watching him kind of go through that. I mean, those that watch him, well, I mean, I think that's when you get to know a content creator. A content creator is actually being very personable with you. You will kind of laugh and cry and mourn the same way that they do, because you kind of get emotionally into it over time. I mean, that's why I like doing the live streams, is because that gives me that connection, so that this is more than just some YouTube video you're watching. You're getting to interact with somebody that thinks that you're cool, and you think that I'm cool. So, and you guys get to ask whatever questions you want. You guys get to participate in my daily life as well. you know so I think that's, I don't know, I think that's cool. Oh, by the way, my podcasts are not going to be put on YouTube anymore. It's because the podcast is going to be about 30 minutes or longer. And to be able to upload a 30-minute video, unless I've got like I'm in a somewhere like DC or Cincinnati, that has a good infrastructure, it's going to cost so much, and it's going to take so much time that it's going to slow me down with everything else that I'm doing. So I'm going to start doing it on audio format only. And so you guys like this podcast that was done today. I saw that video took off really well. So, okay, let's see what we got here. Inspiration. Okay. That's right on Kennedy. Okay. Need an address to send a box tomorrow. Um, okay, I will get it to you afterwards, but I will be in Fredericks, Maryland tomorrow. We're heading there tomorrow, and we'll be there till like Tuesday morning is when we'll leave, because I get paid in the afternoon on Monday, hopefully. So as soon as I get paid, the next day we're leaving town, because I need to get gear. So exactly. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Stupid beard, piss on you. Oh, you're so sweet staying off the grid. So I had to see it. Uh, Things were cool. Yeah, I think y'all are cool. Okay. Um, Frank. Okay. That's one. Okay. 1 liter of Coke. Forgot you use gallons, not liters. Yeah, a 1 liter of Coke. No, no, no. You can't get, like, you get a 16-ounce Coke for like $3.50 now. But the thing is it's in these super New England left richy states. Maryland, Maryland is not a poor state. I mean, you should look at this trail. I mean, for a bike trail, every 5 miles you've got a camp cut out. You've got trash bags. You've got water along the way. You've got a beautiful trail with great cover. I mean, if you're a biker, the C&O trail is absolutely amazing. Um, uh, no, no. You do. No, I can wait. If it's gonna show up on Tuesday, I can wait. Um, that'll and they've got a bud store in there too, so I already looked that up. So there's a Dollar General, which I'm gonna hit tomorrow, and then we're gonna walk over to the Walmart, and yeah, are the same. We use ounces. Okay, yeah. So, oh, Sidecam was timed out. David M was timed out. Nice. What's up? Batshit crazy. Nice to see you. So, hey, guys, just remember, there's a lot of you that say, hey, Tuck, man, we want to see you get off the streets. Well, you know, part of me getting off the streets is selling memberships. So for $3 or $5 a month, if I get enough of you together, like, 100 or 200 of you, then, eventually I will actually make a livable income where I can actually afford a place to live. So that's really, like, for those of you that say, hey, Tuck, we want to see you get off the streets. This is how I get off the streets. One of my memberships, you're gonna go spend $5 at Walmart and waste it on some useless trinket that you're gonna spend a couple of you're gonna use once or twice, and then it's gonna break. Throw it in the trash. Why not put it towards something productive, making a difference in somebody's life? That's you get different things with them. So, David, oh, poor David. I'm sorry. Plasma, a temporary plasma. I can't do plasma batshit because I have to have a permanent address, and I don't have any address that will allow me to do plasma. That's the thing about plasma. And my certification ran out from Chattanooga already. So yeah. But anyways, Yale Law School and Ohio State. Okay, so he went to Yale. Good for him, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't trust anybody that ascends to power into politics. I don't care. I don't trust him. And I saw Trump come out for his RNC speech. You could tell he was really sad. You know, I don't know. I don't think it was scared. It was more like he was so sad that people that we're falling apart as a country, that that they're taking shots at a candidate. More like disheartened. Just watching him come in. I mean, he got a standing ovation. People absolutely loved him, but at the same time, you could tell that what happened to him in Pennsylvania really affected him a lot. No, that's not. Yeah, okay. Ohio State, I forgot. Bucknut just wanted Ohio State shout out. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. Do you know Summit near you personally? Someone? No, not unless I'm down in Florida, and I don't want to go down there right now. You wouldn't want to be emperor of a hobo camp? Um, no, no. I just want to be able to coexist, conduct commerce, do my thing, and just be left alone. I mean, if I get all the interaction I need right here on YouTube with you guys. Um, you guys know me, care enough about me. It's like we're sitting around a fire, having a beer, just telling stories and and things like that. Because the conversation keeps going with what the chat says, if you haven't noticed. So we don't really come to stay on a topic. This is Tuck and Sam's, where everybody knows your name. I've got to get a shirt for that. Really, I've got to. So I'd rather be emperor than a shit shoveler. Um, we're the cool kids. Yes. Well, no, it's just um, you just. I've been in sales for so long. I owned a business, and that was a grind. All of life has been a grind. Okay, part of the reason why I'm not gonna go get me a 9 to 5. I'm not gonna start me another regular business. I'm gonna do the digital economy, and I'm just gonna do it this way. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But I have no will or reason to want to continue. Okay, so you want to go check that out? Go check it out, Sam. Go check it out. You know you want to. Just hurry back. So yeah, she's hearing squirrels in there. But it's at a certain point you just got to realize that you spend your life trying to fit into society, trying to be one with society, trying to live up to society standards, get a job, get a house, start a business, buy a house, buy a car, go into mountains of debt, do this, do that. And you're so stressed out that by the end of the day, especially if you don't deal with stress very well, just because of whatever reasons, you just because you don't deal with stress, um, you, you, that will take a huge toll on you. Plus, if you're really not an outgoing person, I mean, yeah, you can put on that mask and like kind of be that outgoing person, but as an introvert, you only got a little bit of time to where you have the energy to speak, because it's like twice as taxing on you. And and so you spend so much time chasing after things and taxing yourself for things that will never reward you in the end. At the end of the day, you've got your fellow man, and we all care about each other in different ways. We all form relationships with each other in different ways. So it's about forming the relationships with the people that you can connect with, and just building from that. Um, it's the job, the car, the debt, the all that crap. That was a lie that they sold you so that you would consume, consume, consume. And well, you've consumed yourself so far into debt that now your credit cards are maxed out and defaults are at an all-time high. Stock market's just going nuts. Banks are collapsing and all that happening because you consume, 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 consume with no responsibility. And the more you consume, the less responsibility you have, because the more money you have, the more money you consume, the more favor you buy, the less you have to do for yourself, the more everybody else does for you. So therefore you have no responsibility. You live in a bubble. you know or you could just come walk a trail, get to meet cool people, realize that people are not inherently shitbags. People are inherently good. People want to help their fellow man. They want to see their fellow man succeed, if their fellow man is willing to stand up on his own 2 feet and do his own share of work. But nobody wants to help somebody that's like stands around and waits for something to show up for them. People want to help those that are willing to get up there and roll up both sleeves, and pick up the shovel and get shit done. And so that is why I have the experiences that I have. It's because I'm doing it my own way. But Plasma pays $800 a month here now. Oh wow, that's a lot. Bumbleboy, underrated movie. Huh. Um, okay. Let's see here. What I miss? Squirrel. Yes. Um, okay. Okay. Wow, you guys really. Okay. Um, hold on. Did I get? Okay. Where the okay. He's doing a speech tonight, Tuck. Right after Hulk Hogan does a speech at the RNC. Fucking Hulk Hogan, really? Wow. Uh, okay, DFH. You want me? You want to me, David? Okay. Okay. Hello from Scotland. What's up, Fast Buck? Okay. I want to be free as a bird and enjoy my 420 and freedom. Well, come out on trail. You'll enjoy the Florida Trail. You should just stay away from Bradford Bay and stay away from the Everglades. You'll enjoy the Florida Trail. So, did you find plasma? I did when I was in Chattanooga. Somebody had a post office box, and so I used that. And so I just haven't been friends with somebody that has a post office box. Most homeless don't have post office boxes. So, he wants some. There you go. Um, I got ginger ales in the freezer. Seagram 7 and 7. I don't drink like that. I'm more of. I'd rather smoke a bowl and drink a Coke. Plaza. Oh wow. Okay. What's up, Kung Fu Fighter? Yeah, but if me and Buck come on trail, who's gonna send the three of us gear? No shit, right? That would be cool though. We'd figure it out. Between the three of us, we could be the Three Stooges and make a lot of money just on the street corner doing dumb shit. Because both of you guys are comedic in your own ways. Jeremy, yeah, he's very funny in the way he messes with people, and you're always good with stories. And me, I could probably feed off of the two of y'all by as far as the stuff that you guys do. But yeah, no, we Three Stooges easily. The traveling band of Three Stooges, and yeah, people would come from afar just to see us. So, who'd need gear? We'd have it all right there, anyways. Trying to fit in with society made me pissed off. Alcoholic. I'm much better after I said fuck it. Yeah, for some people it is. Like one of the things that helped me out with my PTSD was to exit the system. I went the whole Freeman thing. Like for 10 years, I was off grid as far as I had to go and reestablish my credit. My credit like was non-existent. Like you don't show up in the system for 10 years. It's amazing how hard it is to get reestablished and and get the gears going again. Okay. And so yeah, I did that for 10 years. And I asked a shrink why that was working for me. It just said some people are better when they can operate on their own without outside interference. Some people need the outside interference. So, um, you should ask your wife that, Jeremy. Um, Funyun flavored potato chips aren't bad. Okay. My wife will. Okay. She'll send shit. Okay. I used to watch them with my old man. I prefer Curly, but I enjoyed Shemp. Okay. Just had homemade iced coffee with THC tincture. Wow. So does it affect you like an edible? Special occasion drinks. Yeah. That's always been the hardest part, getting back on grid. Yeah, because the thing is like all of a sudden you need to get food stamps. They're like, well, where have you been for the last 10 years? Operating behind an LLC. I operate in persona conjuncta, and they're like, what are you talking about? you know, um, So what in persona conjuncta means, so part of the way, you could do the way Lee Brope says, which is put a public declaration out and then sue to be withdrawn from the system. The Expatriation Act was passed before the 14th Amendment because they had to give you an exit out. Okay, but there's another way to do it, and that's the group that I was following, and I got lucky to come across them because they were doing it right. But the thing is you operate in persona conjuncta. When you are, when you have an LLC, okay, a limited liability company, okay, and it is ABC Construction. When you are operating in that capacity, you are in persona conjuncta ABC Construction. You are not Joe Schmo, okay, and so all of your dealings are as ABC Construction, not Joe Schmo. So you get to operate in public, but you're doing it through an entity, which essentially is what happened with the 14th Amendment citizen anyways. That's the reason why your name is in caps. You should read any legal form book, and it will tell you anything that is in all caps is dead. And in our modern day social norms, if you type in all caps, that means you're yelling. So, full throttle. Oh, wow. Okay. Have you tried Keef brand name soda bug out? The orange tastes just like orange Sunkist soda. Oh, wow. It's always been okay. Yeah. Uh, I sent an Amazon package, but it's 4 minutes walk from Walmart. Looks like mostly across. Okay. Oh, so you do have a package coming in there? All right. Good to know. I will be in there tomorrow. I'll be there Saturday at the latest, but I'll be in there tomorrow. So that's way too. That's way too far, Alfred. 4 minutes. Have you requested for his? That's a long walk. Oh, you guys are something else. Okay, Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy. Okay, what's up, Edward? Um. Okay. Well, Edward, it looks like you've got an interesting name there. Oh wow. So, um, Sam, you want to come say hi? Here, I'm gonna show you guys Sam because this is Tuck and Sam's. There you go. She's wagging her tail. You can pretend like you're petting her even. See? She's feeling it already. She's all happy. But okay. Bucknut say I have, but sounds delightful. The pups. Yes, everybody loves the pups. Send Scooby snacks. Put a tip in my tip jar. See what happens when I get really baked when I come in. So, and then I got the whole crew that's baked with me. So all of a sudden it's some bake fest. Oh God, if you guys, did you guys ever watch Beer Fest? And they were talking about doing a sequel called Pot Fest. I would have really loved it if they would have done that one with Willie Nelson. It's like a hammer all at once. Then again, I did chug it. Well, hey, at least you chugged it. So, hey, how's the signal? Do you want the bag of training treats? Yeah, I'll take. I'll take that. Yeah. Are they THC training treats or are they doggy training treats? So like, who's getting trained, me or the dog? Tuck, how do you get an LLC without the state being involved in the registration? Well, no, that's the thing. You need to operate. Okay, it's like this. You're operating an admiralty. Okay, when a ship is on the high seas, it's carrying its country's flag. The LLC is your country's flag in the same way that your license plate is your flag. Okay, so what you want to operate in your local state, let's say Idaho, well, then you need to have an Idaho LLC, which means you now have the right flag to operate in Idaho. That's why you do it that way, because again, you're operating in persona conjuncta. Persons conjoined. You are operating as one. You are not operating, when you are operating in your private capacity, you are operating under Joe Schmo. When you are operating in the public under your business capacity, because it is there to do something, so you set up a trust where you are both the guarantor and the beneficiary, but that means you have to have somebody that is your trustee, because you cannot be all three. That is not a legitimate trust. So either you're the trustee and the beneficiary, or you're the guarantor and the trustee, or the guarantor and beneficiary. And it's usually like you put somebody like grandma in charge of something like that. Or, you put your company as the trustee, and so therefore you're still operating the company in persona conjuncta, but you're operating as trustee as the company for the benefit of yourself. Okay, so that's kind of another way to do it. Okay, so you form a trust. So Joe Schmo, for the benefit of Joe Schmo, ran by Joe Schmo Construction. Okay, and so Joe Schmo Construction is your trustee. And whenever you have to do business to fulfill the duties and obligations of Joe Schmo Construction, which is anything that happens in the public, because you are there to provide certain benefits to the beneficiary as the trustee, well then, again, that's how you operate. It's knowing how to design it. That is the area where you really need to study up. But you should definitely get a college level textbook, entry level, that is wills, trusts, and estates. And then you should also look at another one that comes out of Lewis and Clark College, which is in Oregon. It is the Harvard of the West Coast. And quite frankly, their books are pretty good. They have one, Contracting Examples and Explanations. That is another good book that you want to be able to read. If you want to operate like that, those are two important books for you to sit back and read, so that you have a base level understanding of what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just regurgitating something that somebody else said. And how is that benefiting anybody except for making you look like a fool? So, yeah, she is. She's Ridgeback and Lab Mix. Okay. Okay, Taylor, I'm glad you pee in the shower. Sam training treats. You told me to hold on to. Yeah, because yeah, I can handle one pack of treats. As long as Alfred didn't send any treats, yeah, I could use them. Sam's cool dog. Yeah, Ridgeback and Lab. That's not a dog. That's a liger. Well, oh no. Okay, you work as an employee of the LLC. Well, you are a managing member, actually. So that way you get control. That way, even if you bring your wife and kids in on it, as the managing member, you have 51%, and then they have to split the remaining 49%. So she identifies as a dog, though, Vince. We all play along. Remember, likes are free and they help a ton. Yes, and memberships help get me off the streets. You should stock the light dog food in case times get scarce. Well, I only have so much room. I either need to buy me a tent, or I need to buy me that. I got a question. I'm wondering if anybody would be willing to share the cost of the a night cat. It's a dual use tent hammock. Okay, it's $120 through Amazon, but that's without getting like prime pricing. Prime pricing, you probably get it for around $100. But it comes with the it's not the lay flat like what you and I were looking at, Alfred. Oh, she moved. Apparently she doesn't want to be in the shot anymore. She's like, I want my privacy. So it doesn't have the lay flat like the $250 one that we were looking at. This one is just a regular hammock that comes with the rain fly and the bug net. And then also, because the way the rainfly and the bug net are set up, I can still use it as a tent because it's got the same setup. It just doesn't have the lay flat setup, which I don't necessarily need the lay flat setup unless it's necessary for the tent, but it's not. So for about $120 or so, um, if one of you guys would like to help me split it, or if somebody would like to help me split it, I would like to be able to get that versus what I will end up doing is going and getting a backpacking tent, probably the 2-person backpacking tent. What's up, Linda? Glad to see you. Um, Get me a 2-person backpacking tent and just kind of go that route versus what I was doing with the hammock. And I'm just gonna have to get rid of the hammock because there's so many spots. Like if you look over, if I show you where I have my hammock set up, I almost couldn't find 2 trees. They were too big around. They were close enough, but they were too big around. And so it's kind of it's a little challenging to find hammock spots sometimes. And so unless you have something like what Prophet had, which was the ropes, and he just used that so that he could always, make sure to pitch his hammock. It's probably gonna be smarter for me to go with a tent. And I really don't want to do a tent. I like my hammock, but I kind of gotta figure some stuff out. But if anybody would like to share cost that with me, let me know, and it'd be much appreciated. Okay, so I'd be willing to come up with $60 out of that, 70, just to make sure, just to be able to get that. I mean, it's going to take a lot of what I have extra for the month, but it's important enough to where if I can get a little bit of help with it, then yeah. I'll put up $25 if anyone else will add on, but still recommend make your own with pieces of dope ad gear. Yeah, well, I mean, I got to figure out a way to have both the tent and the hammock. So, remember, okay, you should stock okay, so you're staying there all weekend? Yeah, there, because I want to be able to get some weed as well, because they got a dispensary in there. And so I've got a Walmart. There's Amazon where I can pick up Amazon packages, and there's a Dollar General. So yeah, I've got everything I need to resupply and get out on the road. But before I get out on the road, like, my sleeping bag is so muddy, I won't even sleep in it. I've been sleeping without a sleeping bag for the last few nights. I've been carrying it around, but I've been sleeping without a sleeping bag for the last few nights. Because it got so muddy the other day, and I got no way to clean it. I need to be able to, there's going to be some stuff that I'm going to be getting. I might even get that whole wash kit so that I can wash my stuff. Because dude actually swore by it. So I don't know. We'll see. But so yes, but I'm going to be staying there till Monday or Tuesday. Well, probably Tuesday, because I get paid Monday afternoon. You've been around long enough to seem homeless, feeding their dog from dumpsters, and she's too. Okay. Yeah. Too high class for that. What's up, Linda? Okay, I wish I could. Don't have enough money to buy a pack of gum right now. That's cool, man. Those that can, great. Those that can't, I understand. Okay, so Alfred said he'll put $25 up if somebody else will put some money up, and I'll cover the difference. So yeah, 70 and 50 is 120. So yeah, I'll cover the difference if somebody else can match what Alfred is putting up. What's up, Outdoors? I can do 25, but it be on the 28th if that's okay. Yeah, because I can come out of pocket as long as it's gonna get replaced. Because I'll have enough to, basically I'll have enough to pay for it if I just paid for it on my own, but I really wouldn't have money for any other supplies, because that is my whole budget for supplies is $120. So, but yeah, if you guys can both do that, I figured out a way to have a hammock. Jeremy helped me with the plan logistics. Stop being a pussy and carry 6 extra pounds. What the fuck? Remember these sleeping bag liners we talked about? Yes, sleeping bag liners is one thing. I was thinking about getting a blanket for the summer, and then I was gonna probably go for the, because I expect by the time like September, October runs around, that I will be able to have, I should have enough money to be able to afford the sleeping bag kit. Now I'm not gonna do the bivy bag, but the sleeping bag, I definitely want to get, and I wanna put that as part of my gear, but that won't be until like September, October. So, so, yeah, but yeah, because, yeah, the liner and then that, um, or, but see, the thing is, I only have so much money to be able to put around. It's like, I'm trying to make sure that I have enough money to be able to survive the month so that I don't have to rely on the tip jar. And then also make enough money or have enough money to be able to buy the gear that I need to buy. And then, and all that stuff. I can only afford so much every month. I mean, I'm not, if I, if I was making, if I could make $500 a month consistently, then that would be great. But this month, I'll do okay. It won't be a good month for me. But I have one good month and then 2 bad months and 1 good month. So October will be my good month, and that'll be the month in which I go to replace and get myself the winter bag that I need, because I'm gonna stay up north this winter. I don't want to go down south. Okay, I really don't. I like being up north. I don't want to, unless something changes my mind, I'm gonna stay up north this winter. So, just found out I have to go over by Lexington, Kentucky for a wedding. Lexington, huh? Wow, you're always close to Cincinnati. So, fleece liners are key. Army Gore-Tex bivy bags is the best piece of kit you could have. Yeah, that's what Alfred's been showing me. So, um, but hold on, where's my water bottle? Okay, so I found a creek and the water was running so fast. Look how clean that is. There's nothing in there. This water was running so fast, I bet it's so clean I could drink it straight without a filter. Maybe 1,000 feet up the road is a fresh creek. I found some spot where I could get some solar power. That's why I didn't go into town. So, but I've got a little bit of the munchies I want. A granola bar. Oh, there they are. So, I have been eating these, and because this is all they had at that one grocery store, and these. So, but I love these bars. Sam eats them with me too. But yeah, I've kind of got a really bad case of the munchies. It's not good to be stoned and out here with the munchies and hiker hunger. Can you imagine? Oh my God, give me 10 pounds of beef and like 4 pounds of bratwurst and a bunch of other fixings to go along with it, like lettuce, tomato, make some tacos, make some hamburgers, make some steaks. I don't know. Man, I'd eat it all and then I'd still be hungry because I just smoked another bowl. So my grandfather used to say, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. He didn't like, okay. Tuck, do you try to stay in the states that have legal cannabis? Yes. That's another reason of staying north is, yes, I don't want to have to go and beg for weed. I know going through West Virginia, I'm not going to get any. I know going through Kansas, I'm not going to get any. And Indiana, I'm not going to get any. But I will go through Michigan. I will end up going through Michigan, which means I can get some. I think Minnesota also. Montana, I don't know. Colorado, I know, does. So this whole trail, at least 80% of the states are all weed legal. So yeah. Actually, she got the end of the peanut butter jar. And she absolutely loved it. She looked at me and goes, "Where's more? That 25 I'm sending for a bag was gonna be a pound of brisket at high-end barbecue restaurant next to Walmart. Hope you like the bag." Well, you don't have to. I mean, you should go for the high-end brisket. Tuck, put your cash up. It is it's Friar Tuck 81. So $ Friar Tuck 81, just like my screen name, my hashtag. Mm. So, but Alfred, wait until wait until Monday to send it. Um, but yeah, wait until Monday to send it. No, I was going to buy you and the dog brisket and Frederick. Brisket, really? Hmm. I don't know, Linda. No. As much as I would love the brisket, as much as I would love the brisket, um, it's more important that I have the right gear. Um, sometimes we got to make sacrifices, and this is a sacrifice I'm just gonna have to make. Oh, I'd love to, yeah, but I just no. It's important that Sam and I have proper shelter and proper, yes. To be able to have the versatility is important. So on a night like tonight, if I want to just set up the tent, I can set up the tent. I've been through Missouri. Um, Around St. Louis, you're gonna have a lot of cops and a lot of traps set up. So, um, it's a very high crime state. It used to be the meth capital of the United States. Um, Most of your farmers that are around that area are your cooks. Freight trains come through here too, but it's just junk trains. I haven't seen an intermodal come through here yet, but I keep seeing the commuter trains, and every once in a while you'll see a junk train go by. And it's all ran by CSX. There's a yard right around, like about a mile down the track. Um, I don't know. I don't know what the yard is, but I saw it on the map, and it's like, yeah, it's a three-way junction that's here too. So this comes up to a T intersection and either goes left or right, and the yard is right there. Um, Wait, hold on. Chuck E. Cheese there. Okay, man, I miss Sonic, cherry made, limeade. Okay, hold on a second. Hmm. Tucked by a Chuck E. Cheese is probably not wise. Yeah, that's true. You should travel the coastline of sight on a jet ski. Huh. Tow the dog on a gear raft made for jet ski travel. Give it about 20 minutes. She's jumping off the raft or whatever, and she's jumping in the river or the lake or whatever and trying to swim. She can't. She can't be around water that long and not get in it. No, dude. Uh, didn't you guys watch the first couple of Walking with Tux or Walkie Talkie? I mean, every time Sam saw a way down to get to get a to get to the water, man, she was down there. She was running through it. I mean, that's all Sam does. Like every time Sam sees water, now I have to be careful what water I let her around. And I always look for fast running water, or because I don't want her around stagnant water, at least the algae. Um, tow the dog on gear. Okay. What Sam's going? Okay. Poor Sam. Instead of Tuck, you'll become Huck. And she'll be Tua. Um, you look like Triple H let himself go. Okay. Um, okay. And Bucket will get divorced by a jet ski and be your N-word, Jim. Okay. Blood cousins, clever name. Okay. No divorce here. I've got to ride or die. Yeah, that's good that you got that. Huck like Huckleberry, Finn in the river with his friends. Yeah, but I ain't got any friends. I mean, I got you guys, but well, no, I just canceled that out, huh? Don't got any friends, but I got you guys. So what are you guys? Never mind. Uh, that's the great thing about sitting back and smoking a bowl. But I'm so glad that I got through this, and I didn't really say anything and make a fool of myself. Um, that was the big thing, because like I spent my whole day yelling, and just kind of like getting my pissed offness out of my system. So I gotta say thanks, guys. I really appreciate you helping me turn the mood around and actually have a decent conversation about something that actually matters, like Huckleberry Finn. So uh, and my other favorite part about being up north, I love, like, look at this. This is almost as good to go, right out of the tap. I mean, and it's cold. It's cold. It was cold enough to where I made myself a glass of milk. Man, you guys have got me buying some of the craziest shit now. I will be buying peanut butter. Like when I go to Dollar General, I'll be looking for a thing of Jiffy. I'll be looking for the thing of Nutella crackers. I will be looking um, uh, for more powdered milk. I'll be looking for the better oats. Actually, I like these red mill oats, man. They're really good. I'm just surprised. I mean, there you could definitely tell a difference like over time, because like the ones that I get at the dollar store, they kind of become stale over time. Like if you don't eat them right away, they become stale. This is actually holding quite well, because it doesn't have so much sugar on it. So the moisture, the moisture gets in there, it doesn't it doesn't ruin the nuts, and it's even got peanuts in it too, which I like that. That was worth. I would spend extra money on that for that, and it's also lasting me longer because like I'm eating it, but it's not like that's the only thing that I'm eating, because I've got, I wake up in the morning, I'll have a glass of milk with my oats, and then I'll have a cup of coffee, and if I really feel like spoiling myself, I may have a cup of hot cocoa, but I usually say that for like right before bed. So after I get off here, I'm gonna go make myself a glass of hot cocoa. Um, and that's kind of what I have for breakfast, and then for along the way, I'll have some granola bars, and I'll drink a couple more glasses of milk. And then when I get to the end of the day, then I can eat my soups. I can have another glass of milk if I'd like. Um, I can eat some nuts. I can have another granola bar. Um, I'm really getting, and then I get to pick what soup I want to eat and stuff like that. And so now I'm actually getting. I don't have a lot of stuff, but I have a lot of stuff that gives me enough variety. and there's like the right food to eat. So I'm gonna have to keep this up. This is definitely good. So, dude, I'm sending 2 tubes of peanut butter, also some peanut butter power. And okay. Holy shit! Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let me see what else we got going on here. Okay. Bucket, blood cousins. Okay. Nah, okay. All of your friendships depend on Google not deleting your channel. Crazy to think about. Um, well, no, it actually doesn't because a year over on Patreon. If Google deletes my channel, I still have you and Alfred over on Patreon and others that are over on Patreon. I've got other people that are on other platforms. So no, I'm not completely in the dark like last time. No. So Huckleberry Finn. Okay. Hitchcock 45 paused all of his channels due to Google new rules. Oh wow, dude. Okay. Got whole oats instead of cut oats. They'll last longer, but take longer to cook. Um. No, I'm not an oatmeal person. I will eat oatmeal on a rare occasion, and it's generally Quaker oats. I tried the rolled oats. I had a subscriber send them to me way back when I first started. Um, and yeah, I didn't like them. I'm really I like the way that it's done, where it's like the it's coated in honey. Um, it's hard. It's something like that. It's more like a cereal. I don't really like oatmeal. Like I had oatmeal the other day just because I was hungry and I knew that it would give me the right nutrients that I needed to get through until I could get my food stamps the next day. So I mean that's the only reason why I ate the oatmeal, but I generally don't like oatmeal. So you can soak them overnight, not really even need to cook them. Um, I saw about the Hitchcock 45 sad pew pew lovers. Okay. You need to go to New York City, find a busty homeless 25-year-old that wants to pack back the Northeast. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. You know that there actually is a Facebook singles group for hikers. Bro, he doesn't need the money, but we need him as a country. I hope. Okay. Um, does it have to be real name? When I clicked on it, it went 5 changed to Jason. Um, yeah, well, that's my first name. Yes, is my. I don't know. It probably does, but if you if you did, let me see if I can write something in chat. No, I can't write a chat. Okay. Okay. So if you did Friar Tuck just the way that, like, if you see my handle, like when I do my replies, it says Friar Tuck 81. If you click down on more where the description is, if it's Friar Tuck 81, Jason, yeah, that's my first name. I generally don't go by that. That's a legal name. But yeah, you should see a familiar picture. Either yeah, because I took the picture of my bike away. I think I put a picture of me on there. So you should see me. Yeah, okay. Granola is what you want. Yes, I like granola. Okay, thanks. Didn't want to send to the wrong person. This is government name. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Tuck, no way she want tons your wiener, but she'll be good for drawing views. At that point in time, I might as well start an OnlyFans page with her. You know, I mean, if I'm going to use that, I might as well do something that's going to make a lot of money really quick. Um, if I was a nurse, come up with a better one than that. Um, okay. Alfred, that would need to be short though. She wants more content. Oh my God, you guys are just you. Yeah, you guys love me. Yeah, that's the way it is. All right, that's cool. I'm gonna run in my room. I'm gonna close the door. I don't want to talk to you. I'm taking my toys. I'm going home. Yeah. Mm. But anyways, um, so tomorrow is Friday. Uh, those of you that so we talked about this. I want to know what you guys think about this. I'm gonna actually start a poll. Um, live stream on Patreon. Okay, so I put a poll up. Okay, and here's what I'm asking. Okay, um, do when it comes to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if I do a live stream over on Patreon, who will be there? I know Jeremy should be there, Alfred should be there, Linda should be there. Who else would be there? Okay, so I wanna kind of make Friday, Saturday, Sunday just like for all of those that are members over on Patreon, whether you're free or paid. It's a benefit for you. Maybe one day it'll go behind a paywall, but we were talking about that. I need to know. I want to know whether or not you would be there and attend it, or if you only do YouTube and you won't do Patreon. Okay, so if you be there, say yes. If you don't, if you wouldn't be there because you don't do Patreon, like I said, it's a free membership. Pay for it. It's all free. You just got to show up. Okay. Sorry, the swivel needs some oil. But I'm curious if you guys would show up or not. So let's see. We've got 2 votes. Okay. We got 50-50 no. Okay. 50-50. Okay. Well, we'll wait till the end of the live stream. Okay. No, how do I hide it? Okay. Ah, crap. Okay, that's how I do it. Okay. So this is the first time I've done it. But if we don't love you, we wouldn't spend our prime evening hours with you. Exactly. I'm working this weekend and I'll listen, but may not be active. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for letting me know. Just having a girl hiking in video fully clothed be good for a few hundred viewers live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, I've actually, well, I don't know. She was kind of a little gnarly, but I almost took a girl on for that. I was kind of hoping that Pebbles would be that, but yeah, she didn't have time for me. I don't have time for her. That's the way it works. So, but okay, but yeah, okay. If we didn't, yeah, okay, okay. Alfred, that would need to be short though. She wants more content. Okay, yeah. Um, all right, you guys are awesome and amazing. Okay, so I am down to. Oh wow, I'm really doing well on battery. And is the stream pretty stable? Am I crapping out at any point? I mean, I haven't gotten any messages, but I still don't know. So let's see here. We've got. Okay, so so 3 of you would attend. Okay, oops. Okay. Stream's great. Okay. If Patreon free, if so, how do I get on board? Okay, if you go down, Alfred, if you are not Alfred, Jeremy Bucknut, if you would post the Patreon link, so you go over there, you sign up for the free membership, okay, and I share some things out there. It's like some of the stuff that I would normally put behind a paywall, but the live streams are going to be free for probably a long time before I put them behind a paywall. And a lot of it, the only way that I will put it behind a paywall really quickly is if we've got a lot of trolls, because it's kind of like a private venue. It's by invitation only, essentially. So if you're here and you watch the live streams regularly and you want to be a part of it, you want to come over to you want to come over to Patreon, do a free membership, get to watch the live streams there. That way, because it won't be listed on YouTube. It will be listed on it'll be unlisted, but you'll only be able to get to it through Patreon. And you'll click on it. You'll have to click the link a couple of times and then click on open in YouTube in order to be able to get to the chat function. That's kind of like the drawback of it. But it allows me the ability to be unfiltered and say and do whatever the hell I want without ever having to worry about it. It's an open conversation, no censorship. We can talk about the cough and not call it the cough. Okay. So I want to be able to have a venue where it's like, okay, I can save up some of my shit that I want to talk about for the week. I could save it up for a couple of days. So for fewer people are going to make an account to troll. Yeah, and plus it's private. And if you ever decide you want a membership, you're right there. You already got a Patreon account. So my goal is by the end of October to get 100 people signed up for my for either Patreon or YouTube, the $5 or $3 tiers. That's my goal, because if I get that will be a stable enough income to where because they're gonna take away my food stamps this next time going around. If I don't show an improved amount of money, and they're going to take away my food stamps. If I show an improved amount of money, they're going to take away my food stamps. So that's the big reason why I'm pushing for it, so I can make sure that I have the money that I need. So every membership counts. $5, $10, $20, doesn't matter. $5 is all I'm asking for. But and I'm going to leave this one up tonight. Just because, I know that I got a message from Pebbles, and so that she kind of gets the idea of quit messaging me here on YouTube and message me privately. Hopefully she gets that, but I'm going to start just putting these behind the paywall. So if you ever want to watch the replay and you have a Patreon membership, the free membership or paid, doesn't matter, you'll be able to see the live streams over there in the replay if that's something that you like. Okay, so that's just something for you guys to consider. Okay, so we got here. Okay, so we got a lot more people. Okay, sounds backwards. Usually they decrease your benefits as you make more money. Yes, but I made more money this time around, and they decreased my benefits. But the thing is if all of a sudden I start backsliding, they're going to tell me that I need to go get a brick and mortar because I just lost money for my first quarter. So, Linda, is that for the pack, or for the thing? Okay, I'll thank you, much appreciated. So, all right, that means that I got that taken care of. Okay, Biden. Okay, Biden dropping out of race tomorrow, but stay president and let Kamala run. Dude, she's already been on the I've been saying this for a long time. She's been on the top of the ticket the whole time. She was on the top of the ticket the whole time. So nothing's changed. They kind of, they already had this narrative. They were already pushing him out the door. That's why they put Kamala Harris on the beginning for Biden for president. Okay? The name of the document is Biden for president, but Kamala Harris is number one. She's not number two. Okay? So, but yeah. It looks like a symbol in a shrub. Okay, hold on. I want to what? Tuck one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I know that it'll make all the women hot. So, but, yeah, Kamala Harris she's been on the top of the ticket the whole time. I've been saying something. Ever since Tim Cass said something, that's when I was like, okay, This was before I decided that I didn't like Timcast. But yeah, he said, oh yeah, Biden filed. I went and looked at his filing, and I'm like, that's strange. Biden should be on top. Why is Kamala Harris on top? Nobody cared. Alfred, you were Burden. Yeah, actually, Burden I think is the name of a singer. He's the one that does the F Joe Biden song. Um, yeah, so apparently colleges now are doing this whole thing where, like, I don't know if it was, I was kind of hoping it was a military marching band, like from like Annapolis or something, where they're doing F Joe Biden, like they were sitting there, chanting it. So talk like a black lady in 1984 who keeps having kids but can't get married because it pays less. Yeah, but my smile's prettier. Caught in the bureaucracy, yeah. Um, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I knew that I didn't expect to get food stamps. The thing is I'll be in a different state if they don't approve them, and I'll know a month beforehand. So I'll just apply a month beforehand. I'll just keep my mouth shut. I won't necessarily go without food stamps, but um, a lot of the programs, unless I put that I'm doing YouTube, they will make me do the job program. And if they make me do the job program, I will have to give up a lot of time on YouTube in order to be able to get food stamps. But I know a way around it until they close that loophole. So, and the cool thing is when you go to different states, you start all over. And they only give you food stamps for like 1 to 2 years, and then they kind of like they start cutting you off unless you're over a certain age. Um, it's very rare that anybody gets to keep their food stamps long term. At least that's what I've been told as of recently. So, all right. So change your name one instead of Jason. Make a quick buck. Oh yeah, you know what? I should just go run down to the jump the border and then come across as a refugee. That way I can get $3,000 a month and free clothes and never have to do a damn thing. So, and then I can go and hoard and steal all the resources that the local community has because, I come from a poor country and all I know how to do is hoard. So I'm going to go grab everything I can. And then that way nobody has anything, and then you wonder why people hate you. That's really the way it is. So, but all right. All right, guys, I am getting down to 10% battery, and we've been going for a little over an hour. I am going to let you guys go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Linda, thank you. Much appreciated. And so yeah, and then on Monday I will go ahead and I will order that. I will order the whatchamacallit. I'll order the nightcat. That way I can get it and have it delivered to me. So thank you both, you and Alfred, for spotting me the money for that. It's gonna make it so much easier. And yeah, I really appreciate both of you guys. Say thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel.